I wanted to discuss a few things that are important. The first thing is that I understand when you go on YouTube, you want to see certain things and you want your reads to be ready, and I completely understand that. I'm working a full-time job right now. With my commute, it's at least 50 hours plus. And then I'm doing this. I don't take time off. I don't have a social life. And I don't mind because this is what I love. I love doing this. I love helping people. This is only the beginning. But I'm just asking for, I'm not really asking actually. I need you to be patient. I understand that it's frustrating if a read isn't posted, and I'm getting it out as soon as I can. It's bothering me that it's not done, so don't worry, like, I'm on it. There are a lot of other tarot readers out there, and actually I'm going to start linking a couple of my favorites in my description box because I think that they do this full time and they are able to post more content faster. What else? Personal reads. They are $65 for 35 minutes because I am not only going in and tapping into your energy. I am making myself susceptible to anyone that hates you or has a problem with you, or anything that's in your energy field that could harm you can now harm me. Can it actually? No, I won't let it, but the point is that I'm putting myself in a vulnerable situation to give you answers. I'm also connecting with people who have passed. And after giving you answers, if I feel like you need your energy cleared, then I'm going to clear your energy for you. And most likely, I'm going to do something with your aura because it's not perfect. And if it were perfect, you wouldn't be looking for a read. And after that, I need to clear myself and recharge. So truly, I should be charging more, but I'm not going to for now. I'm not just someone who whips out some cards on stage and whips it around. If you need physical props to clear energy, you need to practice transmutation. And as far as pulling cards, there's so much more that goes into it than that for someone who's actually in tune. So and in other videos, I've spoken about being a real witch. That means I'm a healer. It has nothing to do with blood type. It is being psychic, being a healer, and having the 5 clairs, navigating myself around. And the ways that I can help you are limitless. Like I said, this is only the beginning. I've helped a lot of people. I can't publicly put their information, obviously, but I've helped a lot of people who would literally tell you that I've saved their life. There are a lot of readers on here who do this for fun, and there are a lot of people who claim that they're witches, and a lot of them can be psychic, I'm sure. And if you don't believe in psychics, watch my video where I show you pulling a card out of a deck of 53 in less than 20 seconds. I'm not here to read you. I'm here to teach you how to live a better life, and reading you is how I draw you in so that I can get you out. Get you out of the perpetual state of mind that you suffer in. Teaching you how to change your mood. Teaching you how to change your mood at will. How to control what comes into your life. How to bring the things that are meant for you into your life, because your soul did not come here to suffer. It's funny because people always question this stuff until they need me. And and then they stop questioning it. When you see what I can do, you'll stop questioning it. I'll make another video on reasons that you should follow my lead. But I'm going to give you like the blunt Reader's Digest condensed version. Right now, I look like I'm just some girl pulling cards, and I got a few tricks up my sleeve, and I have some knowledge that you haven't really seen anywhere. As far as who I am, the amount of hell that I have been through, because when I manifest something, when it crosses my mind, it manifests. So growing up, if I was scared, it would manifest into my life, and I created all types of hell for myself. It did happen that way for a reason, because now I understand what it's like to come out of very dark places, and I can go in and get people and lead them out. There was a time that I could not speak about the things that had happened to me. I am very zen now, I'm very calm now, but I was not always like that. There was a point in my life where I was always angry, always aggressive, always defensive, and that comes with being raped. The first time it happened, I couldn't speak about it for 3 months. We didn't get a rape kit. All we had were texts. I had a rape kit done twice, and I was afraid to come forward with it. So, just because of who the people were, so it's kind of that feeling where you feel like no matter how many showers you take, you feel like you just feel like you can't get clean. And it feels like someone's taking your power away, like you don't get the just the basic respect that a human should get. You feel like a doormat. I have low blood sugar, and when my blood sugar would get low when I was younger, I would have like the brain fog and the shakiness, and I would get bullied. Because socializing when you're in a brain fog, things don't really come to you naturally. Also, I'm weird. I see ghosts. While you're playing with Barbies, I was seeing ghosts. I was hearing ghosts. I thought I was effing crazy. Spirits were teaching me like soul splitting when I was in 4th grade, 3rd grade. I mean, I'm not normal. But no matter what you're going through, I have extremely strong willpower. And there is nothing that I can't bring you out of. I do not accept failure. I brought myself out of things I thought I would never get out of. Someone I was close with was the top psychiatrist in Princeton. She said one thing when I was 18, one thing that I was going through was enough to have someone on like sedated and in a psych ward, and I was coping with like 5 of those severe traumatic things, and I was fine, and I was getting through my life. Not that I was like actually fine, but I was fine in the sense that I was coping. And that it comes back to all the energy work that I do, because everything that you feel is energy. So you choose what you feel. It's even just like the basic stuff, like breakups, and you look in the mirror and you feel ugly and you feel unloved and you feel like no one's ever going to want you, and how you know this person's talking to somebody else, and why is that other person so much better than you, and it gives you a complex. You're like, this person is better than me in some way. Or you just feel angry and you try to deny it, you try to place blame on them. But I know that feeling when you look in the mirror and you are completely broke and you have searched your car for a change just so that you can get ramen noodles. I've been at both ends of the spectrum. I spent money like crazy. I manifested a lot of money, and then I lost touch with spirit because I had been through such a bad phase when I finally manifested. I was just so happy to go from having nothing to having everything I wanted. So I stopped connecting with the universe as much, and I fell, because I am someone who will always be pulled back in no matter what. I don't escape the energetic stuff because I'm here to do something with it. I just, at some point I'll make a video on like some of the things that I've been through so that you can understand that I can understand you. Besides the fact that I'm empathetic and I can literally feel you, it's getting stronger where I can feel your thoughts, I can feel you thinking. I can take you from the darkest part of your life where you think you're never going to get out of and you just want to die. And I can take you from that and make you into the best version of yourself, someone that you never thought you could become. So there are people who are going to fall away and not be able to keep up. There are people who are going to always try and struggle to learn. And those people who are always trying, I will never give up on you. I will always be here trying to teach you, and I will find a way to get through to you. My mom was a teacher, and she also specialized in, she was a learning consultant. So if I'm not able to come up with a way to teach you, she's going to come up with a way to teach you, and there will be progress. And then there will be people who are advanced, who understand what I'm saying and who are intrigued and applying it into their daily life and seeing results and wanting more. And all of you are important and all of you matter. You look at the world as if you are one person and the person next to you is another person and the person across the room from you is another person. That's wrong. You are all souls. The energy flowing through you flows through this universe. You're all connected. And what makes you not want to be connected is your mind. You, in your mind, are like, well, how could I be connected to that? That's your mind. That's not your soul. That's not who you are. Our minds create this ugliness in our lives, and that is why I'm here, because minds have taken over, and you have, not you, but there has been negativity everywhere. There is nothing more peaceful. There is nothing that feels better than shutting your mind off and letting your soul through. It gets stronger for me all the time where I literally am like, I cannot repress my soul. Like if I start getting petty or emotional, it comes through. Like it's the most frustrating feeling. It's like, I can't stand being in my mind. I can't stand it. And it's not about being silent and listening to fucking piano music or waterfalls. Like, I always tell people, most of the time I'm driving to work like with rap music on, or some kind of music that's upbeat that I'm dancing to, and it's good energy, and I'm hitting mostly green lights. All green lights, unless my attention is drawn elsewhere, and then my brain fucking thinks, and then it shifts the energy a little bit. What else? 16 minutes. A lot of people think that this is, well, they just consider themselves to not be spiritual people, but you are all spiritual beings. And I'm here to bring your attention to it. And it's not something that is going to be ignored much longer. The universe wants to see changes because it's gotten out of control. This is not what it's supposed to look like. This world is supposed to be white, silent, life, full of life energy that's peaceful. And you can say, okay, yeah, I feel peace inside. Do you? You have no idea. Not unless you've actually had a soul ascension. And I mean, I have a new Zen mode because I'm still waking up. This is not my full potential. I just woke up in September. Fully. I've been going through it, but I hit Samadhi and started getting different downloads September. And I had to hit the ground running. Like this is seriously the beginning. There's so much more to come after this. I keep progressing in just strides where now I have a new level of Zen where I literally joke and I call it zombie Zen because I'm so Zen that like anything that comes out of like I just completely tune it out. I'm completely at peace. And people just talking to me in a normal tone feels chaotic to me. Like someone screaming at me. It's like this ultra Zen. It's like your soul, you feel it. It's like it's an awake asleep. I don't know how to explain it. It's like you're aware of your soul and it's just being in the universe. I don't know how to explain it to you. Also, people who do drugs. Did you know that this kind of lifestyle gives you a better high, I've heard, than any drug? And it's interesting, Spirit guided me to understand the other day that people who do drugs, their souls are advanced. They know that the world is not supposed to look like this. They know that they were here to be happy and to have a certain way of life. However, their mind has gotten in the way and they can't figure out how to do that. They turn to drugs because it makes them feel good, because it makes them feel the same way that Samadhi would make you feel. Except here's the difference. In Samadhi, you feel such bliss. You feel like I feel pressure in the top of my head a little bit, and I just feel like a ring. And then it's like the top of my head is like the universe. It's expansive. And it's the most blissful feeling where there's no resistance and you have never felt so alive. And I don't mean alive like, ooh, no. It's like alive with power. And it's being able to have a thought and have it manifest. And the higher that you get, the closer you get to the walk on water thing. So I'm choosing my words. Sorry. Being in Samadhi is like, even being in the beginning stages of it, you hear music and it makes you feel so good. You feel tingling through your body, and it's not like, ooh, they hit a note and I got chills. It's just vibrating through you. It sounds nicer. Colors are more vibrant. Everything is more beautiful. This state is a state that you should aspire to be in. Billionaires, rich people, all the rich people, you want to go on like meditation retreats, or I don't know because I don't really look into that stuff. It's cheesy to me, because if you had accomplished what you were trying to accomplish, this world would be a different place. You guys have a lot of power. I'm not seeing the differences that I want to see. And on a side note, I know that I sound like a condescending bitch because I do know better. But that doesn't mean that I'm like a horrible person. I would be the first one to stop and pull an animal out of the road. Like literally the first to help anybody. I can't help myself. I have to help people. It's the teaching the wrong way that really tweaks me.